if you guys are on.
Oh, I guess we just went live.
Yeah, I sent you a fresh link, but the old links, if you have the old links at any time, you can always click on it. As long as I have activated the Zoom.
Right.
Oh, I guess we just went live.
Yeah, I sent you I hate them damn pop-up things. They block you from doing things.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a coffee heating up. Should be almost done. No, still got 30 seconds.
Let's see. Yeah, I just woke up. I was kind of up and down all night long.
I was up a couple of times, but
I was on Adrian's last night.
Then early this morning, dog.
How late was Adrian on? Welch Rob is first.
Welch Rob. Hey, good morning, Rob.
I want to say he was on till probably 11 o'clock, 11:30, but I got off because he had Tom on there, and of course you can't get a word in edgewise when he's on there, so I just left.
Well, I went down to fly another night ship, and it turned out it was perfect weather, perfect everything. I got it up in the air. I hit the record button. No SD card on board.
What? The Autel's got internal anyways, haven't it, Paul?
The Autel doesn't have any. Nope.
Oh. Well.
It seems like none of the minis do. I don't know about the new Mini 3, but yeah, none of the minis have ever had it.
So I flew it anyway, just as good practice. It was a great flight. It was perfect. It was crystal clear. Everything was just absolutely perfect. And came home pissed off.
I don't know why the minis don't have internal memory because.
Hey, Rob, welcome.
Hey, hi, Rob.
You could literally put an internal SD card in there, and those don't weigh nothing. I don't even think they weigh a half a gram.
Yep.
It'd be nothing to throw 8 or 16 gigs of memory in a mini.
Well, that'd be a good thing for somebody to offer to do that, but the problem is that the programming doesn't work.
But I know the Air 2 has saved my butt quite a few times doing that for getting the memory card.
Well, I was in the air, hovering over the river, the other side of the bridge, and I hit the record button. No SD card. It comes right up with a voice. No SD card. No SD card. It's like, oh.
You don't want to use. What's up, Rob?
And I didn't take one with me, so now I've got one stuck in that case with the Autel Nano.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't hurt you to throw one in your glove box and just leave it in there.
Yeah, well, what I did was I've got these little. I don't know where I got them, but they really are kind of nice and handy. You take those, you take the big sleeve and you put an SD card in it, and it's plastic, and you can just jam it in wherever, stick it places.
Yeah.
And it also has space over here. I don't know if you can see it. You can put another SD card there, another SD card there. And what it does is it just simply snaps together.
Yeah, because almost every memory card you buy now will come with the big insert, and it'll come with one of those.
You'll be able to print these next, Justin. See it?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Little screw-on thing you can put SD cards in.
Oh, yeah. Check this.
Yeah, it holds a bunch.
Yeah, this one. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's got the little slots.
Yeah.
See that little box.
Oh, that's cool.
I got this from Al Duran when I was at the drone meetup. He printed these. I keep all the little SD card readers and crap in there.
Well, you'd be able to print
those. There's another type as well you can print.
Yep.
That holds the big ones
over,
and the small ones.
Oh, that's cool. So you'll be able to send me some files and stuff once I get my printer.
Yeah, you could print those and put your logo on it.
Yeah. Oh, I showed Stella that picture you sent me, Rob. yesterday.
Yeah.
Because her and Ron were talking about they might want to get a 3D printer to make some stuff for their channel. And I said, well, you need to check out the website AZ sent me to. I said, because you guys could snag up a printer pretty cheap right now. Because they're having a major sale on the refurbished ones from the manufacturer. So them two want to look into it. And I was like, yeah. And then Stella was laughing because she said, oh, I'm going to print myself for everybody. And she goes, oh, wait. She goes, people are going to take that the wrong way. I'm not printing myself. And so I sent her the email. I said, look at what people want me to print out. And she was.
Good morning, Marshall.
So
Good morning, Marshall.
not Marshall. See, like, I
Yeah.
got some Australian money.
Ah,
I think it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
20 cents. I'm not sure.
that's the other thing about if you ever travel around country to country to country, they all got their own little coins. I mean, even though like Europe have euros, but they still have their own coins.
Well, a lot of places have gotten rid of pennies too. I know Canada did. And then I think the UK, I think, got rid of pennies too, if I'm not
They
mistaken.
don't have pennies in Canada?
Nope, they got rid of them all.
No kidding.
Oh, we still
So
have
is
them.
everything just rounded up or what?
Yeah, that's all they do, round it up. If it's, like
If
2
it's
cents
like
and down,
201,
they go
it's
to
two-
0.
it's
But if
two-
it's above that, they,
So, but they still have nickels, right?
yep, still got nickels and dimes.
So if it's 201, they would probably either do $2 or 205.
Like my coffee's $1.92. If you use a debit card, because they'll still charge you the 2 cents. But if you're paying cash, they just charge you $1.90.
Huh. Interesting. Well,
It's
it
funny,
makes
they
sense.
still use the pennies when you're doing debit transactions or credit cards or whatever, right? But
Yeah, because it's
if
all
on
digital.
cash, they don't.
I'll be right back. Got to check on me.
I mean, the cost of digital pennies is probably nothing because it's just technically digits moving through the internet, right?
Yeah.
Right, I'll be
Yeah,
back
you-
now.
But a lot of places, I mean, like even here in the US, I think it's like 2.5 cents for every time they make a penny. Costs like 2.5 cents.
Yeah.
So it's not really worth the making of them. And then now, from what I was told, I don't know if it was you that told me this, but somebody told me you could still use pennies, but if it's over a certain amount, you can get in trouble or something.
Didn't hear that, but I think if it's over a certain amount, they probably want you to go to a bank, get rid of them, not,
Yeah. I get Canadian pennies all the time at Walmart because their machines will take American and Canadian pennies. It doesn't differentiate the two.
Yeah, it does
Uh,
differentiate between.
Oh yeah, it drops out Canadian pennies all the time because you'll get Canadians and different people coming down here, and they'll just
Yeah.
drop their Canadian pennies in there and it accepts them. So I get them in my
Yeah.
change all the time.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta turn the heat down, get warm, yeah.
Well, and a lot of places don't look at them neither. Like gas stations, I've gotten plenty of Canadian pennies back as change from gas stations because
Well,
they don't look
especially
at
if,
them. They're the same color,
Yeah.
so they just see a penny, they throw it in the drawer.
Get you people.
Well, see, your pennies are still in circulation here. They get a penny and they take it out of circulation, right?
Right. That's probably a good thing to start collecting some of those Hodges. It might be
Oh,
worth something in
probably.
like 10 years. I mean, seriously, if somebody really wanted to start collecting, especially somebody my age, start collecting some Canadian pennies, like different dates and stuff, they probably would be worth something in like 20, 30 years.
Wow, see, we don't have the $1 or $2 bills anymore. It's a coin, eh?
Yeah, we still got $2 bills. You'll get these collectors sometimes will come in the stores that have like $1,000 worth of them and they'll use them and spend them.
Well,
they're
I
really
think
not they're really not worth anything.
$2
Yeah.
bills US, we only started that, what, about 10, 15 years ago, 20?
Yeah. And they're really not worth anything. I mean, as far as collection wise, I mean, they're literally worth the $2 that they are.
No, but if you put some away in the future, like if you could find some pristine ones, put them away.
Oh, there was a,
and say, do not open to great grandchildren, you know?
well, there was
Yeah.
a guy that used to come in the dollar store all the time when I worked there. And he would come in every week with like $100 worth of pristine $2 bills. He just had that many of them saved up at his house, but he started spending them instead of holding on to them.
Well, I
And-
don't think they increase that much in value because I know I've seen here on Marketplace, somebody's got some old like $1 and $2 bills here. And it, they hardly wanted anything for them. I think it was like $5 for a $1 bill, but the value of them didn't increase that much, right? So
My uncle had $1,000 bill from the 1960s. And a collector actually met him in Vegas in a hotel room with $45,000 cash and bought it from him. Because it was a really rare one, but it was an actual $1,000 bill, and the guy wanted it like he was a big time collector.
yeah.
And he gave my uncle 45 grand in cash in a hotel room in Vegas for it.
Huh.
But there's I mean, the best, actually, the money that's worth the most is if you can find ones that come out of the US Mint fucked up, like George Washington's head upside down or something. Because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mint, because the mint is so good at catching faulty bills and coins that when they do slip through, they're worth a shit ton of money. If you ever find a screwed up American dollar bill or coin that's legit, oh man, you can make bank off of those. But like I said, the mint's so good at catching them that they rarely slip through. So
Yeah.
when they do, people want them.
But they got well, I think it was seen something here about a week ago, the quarter. Somebody's been minting, fake ones, or I think it was that or the Lunia, but I'm not sure. But the bear on it, you can look at the bear's paw and tell if it's a fake or a real one, because the number of claws on it, somebody screwed up on it or whatever. But they took quite a few out of circulation. They're catching them. I don't know how, but
I mean, I think we're, as a society, we're past paper money and coins. I think they should just get rid of it, and make everything digital.
yeah.
I mean, because people will be like, oh, well, hold on to your money because if crap hits the fan, you'll have it. But if crap hits the fan, the money's worthless anyway, right?
Well, I think they went and made some of the old money worthless anyway. You can't use them anyway. So
Like if you want stuff to hold on to that has monetary value that you can hold in your hand, that you start buying silver and gold and stuff like that, and diamonds, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that,
yep.
but just these people that think that just because they hoard their money at their house, that somehow that's going to save them when the
Yeah.
banks go belly up, that's your money's going to be worthless at that point. So
Well, eventually it'll probably go digital money, but the problem is then the government's going to know everything you spent your money on. Cash, not cash transactions, but I want to buy something off of you. I got to transfer money to you. Well, the government's going to know about it.
well, that's why you got to set, like, when you bring in new technologies like that, right, you got to set certain laws and boundaries of what they can and can't do. That's like a philosophical thing you'd have to figure out, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just, unfortunately, that's the way the world's moving towards that. It's going to happen at some point, because there's a lot of other countries around the world that have gone completely digital. Like in China, there's nobody uses cash or coins.
Yeah.
Everything's through digital pay apps like Apple Pay and stuff like that.
Yeah. There was a guy here. What the heck were you on? I forget. He bought tickets through Ticketmaster, and the only way they can give him tickets is to send it to his phone or something. But he only has a flip phone, so they can't send it his tickets to him. He wasn't paid for them, but he can't get the tickets because they don't have paper copies anymore.
Yeah, they send you digital copies through your email, and then you download it to your phone. And then when you go to the concert, they just
Yep.
scan your phone.
Yeah, well, but he's got a flip phone. Can't do it.
JD, you're funny.
Oh, JD.
And Night Train just popped in too.
Yeah.
So Mike, I was gonna let you know I contacted the website and that I bought the printer from, and I just kind of emailed them and just asked them what the normal timeline is on the shipping of when they ship and you receive the product, so I can kind of get just an idea. So I'm just sure I'll get a response here back in a day or so. You know, I'm sure I'll be getting up with you and Tim and everybody. Maybe we'll all have a chat soon one day. Maybe I can get you and Tim and everybody on.
Morning, Night Train and JD.
But, you know, I've been watching a lot of videos on how to build that printer, like straight out the box, which you have to do. It doesn't seem too difficult to build it.
Yeah.
It's just like you guys said, it's the leveling thing, right? But okay,
Yep.
so if I'm going to do a bed leveling, Rob,
Yeah.
couldn't I just technically use an actual just level on the bed and then
No.
adjust it with the screws?
No, what they mean by bed leveling is the distance between the nozzle and the bed.
Yeah, I saw that where a guy was using a post-it note kind of to measure it.
Yeah.
But so it doesn't really matter.
It
Doesn't
has,
matter
just-
if it was like that. As long as
So you-
the nozzle is in line with the bed. All
So
the
you
way
wanna-
across.
but
so
you want
just
you want
wanna-
to have the machine as level as possible, though. Right?
Yeah, of
Right,
course.
but what do you want to use to measure between the head and the bed? Like just a piece of paper or something?
Yeah, well,
Does it need to
I
be
actually
that
use a
close?
feeler gauge. 99% of people use a piece of paper, but I actually use a feeler gauge. I use a 0.2 feeler
So
gauge.
what I'm saying is like, do you want that nozzle like right above the paper on all four corners or what?
Not so much all four corners, all the way across the bed. So you'll
Well,
have
the
to.
way I was
In other
watching
words,
some
like
of the
back
guys
and
do
forth.
it is they were taking the head to each corner and they were making sure that it was
Yeah.
the same lineup
Yeah, then sort of bring it in a bit,
and do the same thing.
then do the same, and
So
then
just
check
kind of
it.
work around in the circles, sort of. I guess,
Yeah,
or square pattern.
yeah.
Okay.
Just the first time. After that, you'll get to know if your bed, because some beds are warped anyway when they arrive. So
Right.
it's just to find out why whether or not your bed is actually truly level.
Okay, I'll check that out, Mike. I'll save that link and check it out when I get off here.
What did Mike say? Did he?
It's something about this is a video for calibration. He's got some videos from YouTube. Well, because I've been trying to watch as many videos just because I want to learn as much as I can. So I'm not just getting the printer and I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to have some kind of idea. Because I'm one of those people, when I get something, I dive into it, right? Like, I'll watch shit tons of videos and I'll really try to dive into it, learn it. Trust me, I'm not going to be like Jim and buy a printer and leave it in a box in the corner for 2 years in my garage. He bought that printer almost 2 years ago and it's still sitting in his garage in a box. Never opened it. Like, now, I can't sit on any item like that. I don't give a crap
really.
if I buy something super boring. If it's new and in a box, I want to open it.
Night Train have just said the Chep channel. That's one of the best.
Okay.
It
I'll
really
check it out.
is. He does a thing on every Friday called Filament Fridays, where he just tells you, I don't know, some new, trick or something. But his bed leveling video, it's got over 1 million views. But then I don't know if Night Train has added, but I have. If all else fails, use a prick stick.
And one of them I was looking at. What's that filament I was looking at? Because I wanted to.
The Edge of Tech. He's another good one. Yeah, Night Train just uses paper.
Yeah, I was looking at that when you put that in there. Okay, so this is the question I had because I was looking at filament online, right? On Amazon. What's the difference between polyadic acid and polyurethylene terpentine glycol? I don't know how to say that.
Right, the one is PLA, correct? Polyglycolic acid. That's PLA.
Right. And then the other one's
Is what?
I don't know if you can hold on. Let me
I don't
share
know.
this link and then you can look
Does
at what
it
I'm talking
spell
about.
out PETG?
Hold on. I'll just share the link and then you can look at it and tell me. Let's see here. I'll just send it to you a message and you can look at it and tell me what the difference is.
Yeah, exactly, Mike.
There we go. Okay, so I sent you that link to Amazon because it says on the bottom it gives you two different types of filament and one's $2 more than the other one. So I'm not sure exactly what the difference is because I'm sure it's a different type of plastic.
Right, the one you just sent me, the black one, is PLA.
Okay, what's that? Now when you scroll down, it gives you the two prices, $16.99 and $18.99, right?
Yeah, they're just different brands.
Okay, so
they're
that
made
doesn't
by-
have any.
Yes, it does.
I'm just not sure what the hell that means.
Don't get the very, very cheapest.
Oh no, I was just looking and when I was scrolling through Amazon, I happened to notice that it was giving
No,
me two
it just-
options. But let me show you.
I don't know what Mike would say is I don't get the very cheapest, but then I don't get the most expensive.
Here, I'll
I
send it
just
to
get
Mike.
a one with good reviews. Otherwise, if you get the very cheapest, then it'll tangle. You know, if it's been wound on the
Here, I'll
real
send it to
one.
Mike. Well, no, it's not that I wanted to buy that kind. I was just curious on
No,
what the two
just-
differences were.
It all depends what you're doing. What just get an average price one, and then you'll get an average, or you should get a good
Hey, Mike, I just sent it to
print
you.
from it.
What's up, JD?
JD.
Hey, how's
Hey,
it going?
JD.
Hey, JD.
Hey.
See, Night Train, he likes the Overturn brand. Now, I'm well into, it's spelled EONO. We know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have
It's
to have
each to their own.
I'll have to have you and Mike and Tim send me some files that I can play around with and print.
Yeah, we'll send you files, but three of us in a room would be all different. Because I like certain things done my way. Just
Well, I'll just get a contact with all three of you, and whichever one of you are available, I'll jump on.
yeah. Just don't get three of us and Tim with a guts full of beer at the same time.
Boy, people put anything on YouTube, don't they?
Oh, sure they do.
What are you looking at?
There's one that's called History Hits. And the title is Medieval Pleasures. What was sex really like in the Middle Ages?
Hairy, I expect.
And it's got 1.3 million views. And it was only posted 2 weeks ago. What the hell?
So I wonder what the marital aids were like back then. You just flipped your axe handle around.
I just got my camera off for a minute.
Okay, Rob.
You awake there, JD? You look like you just woke up. Your day's off there.
Well, it's
Oh,
only
yeah.
it's only 8:30 there on a weekend.
Woke up and they fucked all my electronics were shut off because they did something with the power overnight for no reason. It's like no storms or anything. So I just set all my clocks, my computers were all shut off, and this Mac doesn't really like that. So I had to unplug it, let it sit for a while, and I don't know if it's got something internal or if it's just old crap.
Probably just older.
That's what
Probably doesn't like the surge or that, or has some kind of surge protector.
and I have a power strip hooked to it, so I don't know. It's strange.
Well, it
but
might have some kind of like internal surge.
that's what I'm
something.
thinking. It's probably a good thing, but
Yeah, all the plugs in our house are all those the GSI plugs or whatever. Or
GFI.
GFI or whatever the hell they're called. They got the little reset breakers on them.
All of them are.
Yeah, every one of them in our house are like
Huh.
that.
Those are usually just in like kitchens and bathrooms. I wonder if it's
No, they
Florida
probably did that because all the lightning here and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Because we have really bad lightning storms. So it makes sense to have them. Because it's kind of another breaker barrier in between your power box. Just like we don't have outside electrical boxes here. Like we don't have the outside breaker boxes. It's
ours
just,
are in.
it's just the electrical meter, and then we have the breaker box inside the garage. And all the electric company does is just come pull the whole fucking glass meter out if they shut your.
That's
power
how
off.
ours are. My breaker box is in the basement.
There's not even a main breaker out there anymore like they used to have. It's just the
Yeah.
electrical meter in a little tiny square box.
Yep.
They shut your.
Yeah,
power
they
off
got
and
that
just-
everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
here in
digital.
Canada, or here in at least in Ontario, you got those GFIs. We have also what they call arc fault. If all your bedrooms all have to have arc fault on the circuits here,
Huh.
it's like your GFI, but the problem is you can't use arc fault with a light switch because sometimes when you flick a light on, you get that little snap.
Hmm.
Well, it'll trip the breaker, then you're in the dark. So what they do is just your outlets are on what they call arc fault, but your light switch is on a regular circuit.
Huh.
Let's see, like all the houses in my neighborhood too. If you go down them, they all have lightning rods on the top of the house.
Oh, dude, no.
Huge copper wires that run into the ground.
Yep,
Huh.
yeah, they got
That's
that into the ground rod. Yep.
Yeah, it's just to take a full blown like hit if your house takes a hit.
Hey, AZ.
Yeah, it's just a little rod that's about 2 feet high. It's on the side of the house, and they all have one on the back of the side of the house. I've had lightning hit right outside my bedroom window. You talking about fucking loud? Oh, rocks
yeah.
the shit out your house. You
Yeah.
ever seen those videos of lightning just exploding trees?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
power poles. There's that real famous video of them people driving down the road and that fucking power pole gets hit. And it just goes a million pieces.
I like when a transformer gets hit, well, kabang, just blows
Oh
right up.
geez. Yeah, it's like a bomb.
Like,
Oh yeah, we
fucking
had
hell.
one go off in the RV park behind Walmart when I was working there a few years back. We were all out in the break room, but we had this like huge outside awning break room that was all covered and everything. And it was thundering and lightning out in the freaking RV park. There was a pole about 100 yards right over the wall, and it got hit. Man, that thing just went boom, boom, and it was so fucking loud.
Check the chat, Justin.
What, Mike?
Yeah, he put in an Amazon.
Oh, okay. What's up, AZ? Let me check this out real quick.
Morning, Lindsay.
AZ, good morning. Good morning. David.
Morning, AZ.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad price neither, Mike. $20, $24. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, $100 you get 6 colors. That's a good deal right there. I'll just buy one roll like a white or black to mess around with, and then once I get better at it, I'll go and probably get the big pack with all different colors. Well, I'll probably end up doing is putting a rack up on my wall that I can put them all on.
Hey, Rob, there's all kinds of filament, right? In other words, like you can get them rainbow and all kind.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Because you see the Rob, show them the little figurines you did with the rainbow.
hang on,
shit.
I'll be back in a minute.
I don't know if they all come the same packaging, but the filament I get comes in resealable plastic, like a Ziploc, and it
Uh-huh.
has
Yeah.
the little humidifier pack in it. So you
Yeah.
can store your stuff right back in the packaging.
Oh,
The
the
first
little
one I
gel-
did, I
the
ripped
little
open.
gel things. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like that. I ripped it open. I was like, oh crap, there was a resealable end. So it's
So
Yeah.
what's the little filament dryer thing? I
Oh,
Oh,
saw
let's see. There you
on
go.
Amazon.
that's to keep it in
Oh
either
yeah.
when you're not printing, or some of them are made to set it in while it's hooked to the printer to keep it the right humidity. I don't have a problem here because I use air conditioning and stuff. So
Hey, Rob,
'cause I
how many
saw-
different colors of filament do you have?
No. Honest to
You
God,
might as well ask him what the meaning of life is, Paul. He has no fucking clue.
No, I've got every color. I'm pretty sure.
oh geez.
Here comes
I-
Mr.
Oh
Giggles.
geez.
Ron just popped in.
I
too.
can't imagine Mr. Giggles, TJ, with a printer,
With a what?
with a printing, with a 3D printer.
Oh,
He's like, I got
Hey,
a what?
Ron.
Level the blend.
Gonna make a butt plug.
I normally order the filament by the pallet.
buddy.
Do you?
Yeah, it's cheaper. I got a better deal.
That one deal, that overture stuff that Mike was putting on there, they had a good deal. You got 6 different colors of the big spools for $100. So it's not bad.
Yeah,
Because that's if you buy them separately, most of them are 24. So that makes sense, right? You buy what was that? What I say, 5 colors at $20 a pop. You're saving about $25 by buying them all at once.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Getting a 3D printer like be fun for me, but at the same time, it'd be like I would just make 3D images of me just laughing.
Wow, that's really cheap. That is.
I sent your package out yesterday, Justin.
Oh, okay.
TJ, you got something going in the background?
The TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get an update on when my printer will be here tomorrow because I'm excited. I want to start.
You won't be. You'll be pulling your hair out.
You underestimate me, Rob.
Honestly, you'll be complaining that it won't print. It won't work,
Like I said, you underestimate me.
and everything is going to be bad levelly.
Hey, Ronald
I'll just-
Lockwood.
And
Well, that's
that's
why you
Hey,
just gotta-
Ron.
make sure you
Ambulance
like a
driver.
Prick stick.
Make sure you get a water.
Prick stick's just it.
What is
What's
that?
for?
You know, a prick stick.
You
I
put your
got one
prick
of
in
those. I
there
just
or
have to
what?
unzip my pants.
Sorry,
Blue stick.
Oh,
glue
I
stick.
said,
A
you
glue
said a
stick.
prick
Okay,
stick.
okay,
I
okay.
was like, I got one of those. Don't worry about
I
that.
tried that crap and it didn't work for me. I don't really need it on mine because I still use rafts because I'm a beginner.
I just find now and again on the odd day, it just won't stick.
So what's up, Rob? How are you?
Well, when it won't,
Hi,
when it
TJ, how
won't,
you doing?
I think that's the basis for contraception. When it won't stick.
So is Ron working today or what's he doing? Is he home?
I think he's working. He works till I think now he works like 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row, didn't he? Because he was sitting there on Friday was his first day back, I think. Was it Friday or Saturday?
I wonder if he got any snow, because did they see Colorado? They got what, 2 feet of snow or something, and Hydro was out. And
JD was sad because it missed Kansas. He was hoping for 2 foot of snow.
There's another one here, spring.
Right, JD?
It's a little chilly today. It dropped. We've been in the 80s, 90s. It dropped down to 60s today.
Yeah,
But
it's
sunny.
chilly here too. It's 45.
Oof.
Where'd my book go?
When
Did you
we
get
had a
your-
row of
did you-
80 degree days. Yeah.
Me.
And I got to mow again today. Yay.
How much mowing do you have to do with JD?
Oh, it only takes about an hour
Because I done forgot.
to mow and weed eat.
A push or a rider?
Push.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ron
it's
said
a
he
small
just-
yard.
yeah, Ron said he's just getting done. He's back tomorrow for another 24-hour one.
I think they're low.
Did you get your printed, JD?
No,
No?
that one that I was gonna get the deal on it expired by the time I got around to. It was at Micro Center for new customers only. So I was gonna have to get my mom to do it, and then by the time I found out if they had them in stock or not, they pulled the deal. Probably all for the better though, because I know I'd be frustrated with that kind of printer.
Yeah, always are. Yeah, you
Well,
got your
isn't-
own parts,
isn't-
man.
Isn't 3D printing kind of the apex of frustration?
It's pretty bad.
It's no, once you got it all leveled and set
Yeah,
up.
once you get it going, but there's like
Going.
the different filaments and stuff, and it's just tweaking here and there, and
But then
Hey.
it's all right for me because I'm pretty much housebound as such because I'm in a wheelchair. So it gives me something to do. Yeah, you know?
right.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, little
Hey,
Laura.
Laura.
Laura, what's up? So yeah, yesterday we were at a little party. My wife's principal's moving up north, and there was this chair there that had llamas all over it. So I took a picture of it and sent it to Laura. I was like, "Here's a chair for you."
The dog.
Oh, look at Bo. Bo's playing.
Little bow.
That's how those fail videos start. Then the dog jumps right into the monitor, and
Yeah.
Heads
Then they
Heads
start.
a bite his knob off.
They start typing random letters and numbers on the panel, and then hit send. Like what? What was that?
Well, he had like a little stuffed animal toy. It was a real long one like this. But dog like that, he just ripped that damn thing to shreds. So I was told Sarah, I was like, we got to get him one of those big ropes. So he got fucking excited as soon as he saw that thing come out the bag. Couldn't even cut the tag off quick enough. He was trying to snatch it out of my hand.
And there's some good Facebook groups as well, Justin. Have anybody recommended them to you?
No, but honestly, I don't even use the Facebook groups on the drone shit.
No, they got a lot of SDL files and
I mean, I'll
fixes
check it
and
I'll check some out. I just honestly don't go on Facebook very much anymore.
I don't unless I got a problem or I'm just looking through what somebody has done.
That's Rob's printer.
Try
Rob.
this
Who's
again.
that?
Oh, Ron was asking what that squilly noise was in the background. I told him
sorry,
that's Rob.
I'll
No,
move on.
you're good. I think he was just wondering what it was. It's just
that
Rob's printer.
EMT ear of his.
Oh, the ambulance driver here. Yes.
Yeah, those ambulance drivers have a really good ear.
Oh, he's gonna kick our ass. Just waiting for the comment in the chat. Screw off. Piss off, you little bastard.
Is that still TJ's background? Did he turn it up?
No,
Yeah,
I'm trying to. No, I don't know what it is.
How do you not know what that is? You're on your phone.
Well,
Have
no,
multiple tabs pulled up.
I just have my TV on, but I turned the volume down, so
there it is,
I
JD.
don't.
There it is.
I don't know.
You started it, Ron.
Did it soon? Laura said that she was I thought I sent it to her. She said she hasn't seen it yet. She'll look soon.
Oh, Laura, too. Last night I showed your video on Adrian's show, and everybody thought you did a really good job. Being your second video, we watched your second one. They really liked. Dre actually really liked your whole flight through the trees. He actually was giving you some pointers if you want to go back and watch it later.
Are the Enders loud printers, Rob?
Depends which one you got.
Well, you can get the quiet. I was reading up on you.
Silent motherboards.
Yeah, you can get the silent motherboards for it.
Because my Flash Forge is actually really quiet. That's one thing that's nice about it.
All my other printers are quiet except this one. I can get a silent board for it, but it's running so well and so precise. I'm scared to change it and cock it up.
Laura, did you gain any subscribers? Because I know a few people said they subscribed to your channel last night. Me and I've kind of talked your channel up for you last night.
Justin, have a look at that last invite I sent you.
Where in Messenger?
Facebook. I sent you some
Okay.
invites.
Let me pull this up real quick for Laura and put a link in for you.
Is that a threat, Ron? Like you're gonna make me need the defibrillator and cardiac drugs, and then you're not gonna give them to me?
Yeah.
Cool.
So did you end up saving the drone girl account, Justin, or did you delete that one?
No, I still have it. I pop in Matt's chat every once in a while, messing around. Everybody knows who it is. But they all think it's funny.
That's funny. Like,
No, I was just laughing because I told you about that story.
Well,
like a month ago.
maybe you did, and I just, probably just wasn't really like.
And then
Like
TJ
listening
comes
very
into
well.
Matt's channel. What's up, Drone Girl? Subscribe to your channel. Oh, I know.
So like what made you like what,
There's the link.
like what made you create that account? Like
I was just screwing with Matt. Like I was coming into it. I screwed with him for like a month and a half. I kept coming into his chats as Drone Girl, telling him how sexy he was and how much I wanted him. I just screwed with him real bad for like a month and a half. And everybody knew it wasn't the real Drone Girl because there's a real Drone Girl.
Yeah.
So everybody was trying to figure out who it was. For like a month and a half, they were trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I did a face reveal on Matt's show one night. I told him, I said, I'd come in, but I don't have a link, big boy. So he popped the link in the chat. When I came in and I had my hand over the camera. And when I moved my hand, I was flipping them off.
That's funny.
I don't remember what time in the show it was, Laura, but you can skip through and find your when you showed your video.
Yeah, did you see that one I sent you, Justin?
Oh
The
yeah,
adult,
let me look at
the
it.
adult 3D.
Let's see here. What'd you send it to me through?
I just sent you an invite on Facebook.
I didn't get no invite from you. It must not come through yet.
Okay.
Let me refresh real quick and see. Yeah, I don't. The last thing I have is something from Curtis.
So yeah, bagels. They're really good.
I don't care about your stupid channel.
That's funny.
Sunday
What's
morning
funny? He didn't do
muffins.
nothing but laugh at you.
But just the way he does it, it makes me laugh. It's funny. I don't know. When people start laughing, it just makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty watchy shit as girl girl. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do this, and then we'll do this. There we go. Now we're good. I muted both of them. Don't worry, guys. How long it takes them to figure it out.
Murray's gonna get you. Oh, Murray.
For the hive, spending my hours flying to flowers. I'm a pollen collector, searching for the nectar, turning to honey. The queen gives me money. Gonna buy some chicken. The one that's finger licking. Oh, I'm a bumblebee. I'm a bumblebee who likes to eat KFC. Spare me the celery.
Oh my God, Rob.
My KFC.
Hey, Ron.
The hell happened to my background?
That happened the other day when you were leaving.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I was like, whoa. Then you disappeared.
Wow. How do I fix that?
You go to Taco Bell instead of KFC.
I go. Spare me the celery.
Jesus Lord. Hey, JD, look at that picture I just emailed you that Rob should sent me.
You might have to back out and come back in, Ron. I don't know.
That's what I was going to try.
Because it happened on your way out last time.
Really?
Yeah, it was like right before you disappeared, it went pink. I was like, oh, he's got a cool effect going.
Back it out like you do the ambulance. Mhm.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Every day I'm bumbling. Wait, what is this?
I just sent it to Paul Lodges.
Imagine that coming at your shit. God.
That's hilarious.
You're gonna have to take him out.
That's funny.
I don't think I sent it, Laura.
Oh, I got one. I'll send it.
I got it.
There you go,
Hey,
TJ. There's one
Filipina.
for you.
Oh yeah, that's the same one that that Laura sent me. Every day I'm bumbling. What the heck? Sending.
Not what it looks like when you pay for it in Vegas.
Laura saying to me,
That's hil-
I sent
that's
it to Laura,
hilarious.
and she said, "For fuck's sake, Rob."
That is hilarious.
I can blame
Filipino,
you on
what's up?
David for that, Laura. He's the one who put me onto that channel.
Filipina's saying hi to everybody.
Justin, you're eating your currency.
Hi, Filipina.
Mhm.
He's eating his currency. It's sending. I don't know why it's taking forever.
Did you get that invite, JD?
Do what?
Justin, did you get that invite?
No, I still haven't gotten it. Just send me a link to it through Messenger. It's might be something wrong with trying to tag me.
It's a private group.
Where's Mike Rennick at this morning? I haven't seen any. He hasn't done any videos last couple days either.
There was a cool video that David Lorenzo that posted on. He was flying over at like near Ray Kelly's house. That was pretty neat.
There's Ron.
I know how much it turns you on, Laura, to watch me eat. So, you know. gotta do it for
Burrito
you.
King. Oh, Ron went back to pink.
That must be the tail end of a
Green screen.
Yeah, I just rebooted the phone.
It was good. It started off good, and then it went to pink.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Bill.
Hey, Newfound.
Hey, Bill.
It's Ron if he can hit the siren.
Well, Ron, it just shows you're in the pink.
Apparently. That's weird. Let me try something else.
You're back in the
one-
lead.
What you could do is you could do reporting here from deep inside the colon of my patient.
Colon. Don't forget to clean your colon.
That's it. Always cleanse. Always cleanse.
Yeah, that's
I'm trying to get food to come out of DJ's nose.
That's funny.
Laura says if Ron goes into his camera settings, he needs to turn green screen off.
Don't ignore what I said, Laura.
Like if I pick a picture, close.
Laura likes some American beasts of a man. Just
There you go.
If I have to
Is
have
that
a green
is that
screen,
one? Is that one of those breakfast burritos, Justin?
yeah. Well, it's a breakfast bowl that we just threw into a burrito.
Oh, nice.
Burrito McStickers.
A burrito with stickers.
Well, honestly, we eat a lot of stuff with tortillas around here. Like we make a lot of quesadillas and
Yeah.
You're muted, Hodges.
well, I'm about to do something very painful.
What's that?
My truck just gave me a warning and said your fuel level is low, so I got to stop
Oh,
at the gas
well,
station.
it's a good thing you carry that gold card.
Yeah, that's
No,
my. I
Amazon's
actually
just
used
got shitty gas mileage.
my United card. That's what's going to get me to Australia next year.
Oh, your points. Yeah.
Is it gonna get both of us there, Ron, or
Yeah.
Working on it, buddy.
You promised to take and show JD a good time.
Can you imagine, JD, if you and I showed up? Poor Matt. He's like,
Oh,
"Take
boy.
send them bastards
Oh,
back to
dude.
the U.S."
Guys, I'm gonna get off for now. Wifey wants to watch some church. We gotta get our
Okay.
church in.
Okay, TJ, you go
All right,
watch
Tej.
church. Now remember, no giggling during the service. No.
Okay, we'll see y'all later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, see ya.
All
he's an
right,
altar boy?
let me go stick the probe into the truck's prostate here.
Stick what into what?
He's gonna fuel up.
I'm going to fuel up.
Penetrate his truck.
Penetrate his truck.
Run, disappeared. No.
Need to make dinner. Isn't it late there, Laura? What time is it over there?
I wonder how much it does cost to fill up an ambulance. I'm curious.
Justin, I heard that.
Oh, shit, I forgot he was on his Bluetooth.
Yeah, I didn't.
The EMT bonus should cover it.
Oh. Yep.
That was
Sorry.
Justin. He's got my voice down.
You got to work about 7 or 8 hours just to pay for a tank of gas.
Fuck yeah. Actually, probably getting close to 4 hours. Yeah.
Oh, it's only 3 there. Okay.
So you know what's funny is I told Matt we were talking last night on Messenger after Adrian's show, and he was like all hungover and shit trying to do his deliveries. He doesn't remember calling AZ a bitch yesterday.
Oh, really?
It was a pussy. He called him a pussy.
Oh yeah. I kept thinking he called him a bitch. Yeah, he called him a pussy, but yeah, he doesn't remember it. He goes, I was talking shit to AZ. I said, yeah, dude. I said, by the last 30 minutes, you were slurring your damn words.
Oh, that was funny as shit.
And Bill was just egging him on. He's like, yeah, I'll drink with you at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Virtual background.
There you go, JD.
That's weird. I gotta shut off the virtual background.
It goes
It goes
pink.
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 Oh, I'm gonna have something. Let's get something good.
Check your messenger,
Yeah.
Justin.
What are you making for dinner, Laura?
Oh, there you go. Blood
Ooh,
moon.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you went into it. Whoa.
Ooh, yeah, it stuck his head right into the moon.
You were the moon man.
I got it. I got it, Rob. I just joined it. I like how she completely just ignores my comments.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that curly hair back there. Look at her. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Look at the one right there in the blue jeans.
No, the one before that.
Yeah, the one before it was it.
Really?
Hey JD,
Oh, yeah.
hey JD, just come down the steps of the building there and show us where you are there.
I've got the hotel robe on.
Okay, we'll get to the curly haired one.
Yeah, nice thick legs.
What are you doing? Asking for water for the dog?
Here's a good picture. Oh, old number 7.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Woohoo!
Give her 7 too. Yeah.
Cuddled up with her.
You ever see? Have you seen that people actually have made a business out of cuddling? JD?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, there's no way, dude. I couldn't get into a bed with a hot chick and not get a fucking hard on. I have to put a pillow in between us.
Pasta with tuna and mayo.
Tuna. What was that? Tuna salad, right?
Tuna salad or casserole? Which, yeah, I guess
Tuna
it was salad.
casserole. Yeah, tuna casserole.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Laura's got a live stream in 5 hours, so that would be 3 o'clock Eastern time in the U.S. Join Laura over there.
They probably call it something weird over there. It's like tuna and mazo and pigtails. Always have like weird terms for shit.
I better go
What are
buy
you printing there, Rob?
Preparation
Bits and
8.
pieces.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, Ron, we want to hear the total when you get done.
132.
$132 U.S.
Fucking Biden.
And that gets you back and forth to work what, twice?
Think again.
Once?
Again. That, well, it'll get me on a full tank of gas. I can come up to work and run around up here for the rest of the week. But I only live, well, the apartment's only 5 miles from the base.
Okay.
But I have to fill up again. It's probably pushing $200 round trip. By the time I'm
It's
done.
like
Wow.
fading off into her tits.
I can't imagine spending $200 to go and come back from work.
No.
It breaks my heart every time I have to swipe my company gas card. It's just like, oh,
Yeah, right.
cringe.
So it is more like a pasta salad, Justin. Tuna salad, pasta. Surprise.
With a tin of tuna. I mean, a can of tuna.
10, yeah.
Not even made out of
Yeah,
tin. It's
tin.
aluminum. What is it? No,
Tin.
they're not
Tin of
tin
tuna.
anymore.
Tin of beans.
Aluminium.
Now they've got tuna in pouches instead of being in those tins.
Yeah.
Oh, have you
Can,
seen
a
the
can is
different-
what Coca-Cola comes in.
Have you seen
can
the
is
different
what-
flavors they have of tuna at Walmart now? Like they come in the little pouches, but they have like 100 different
Like
flavors.
ranch flavored, yep.
Chili.
Yeah, buffalo, yeah, chili.
Buffalo, hot, spicy.
Welsh.
Yeah, they got Welsh even. Welsh tuna.
It's like shit.
I wouldn't go near that. I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't trust it.
Look,
Ron, is killing a bear
the hell you
baited
guys
with
barking at?
pastries illegal?
What am I doing?
AZ asks, is killing a bear baited with pastries illegal?
Yeah,
Probably.
right, Lord.
And, well, actually, depends on where you're hunting. What state?
Of beans or tuna? Who the hell
Yeah.
puts beans in tuna casserole?
No,
Oh,
she's
Jesus
just saying there's a
Christ.
tin
No,
of
those are
beans.
tins.
Not a tin thing. You don't have cans. You have can of Coke, can of beer.
A nice set
Tin
of
of
cans.
Coke.
Cans
We'll
of
do
what
that
soft
next.
drinks go in.
Well, that's the next thing. That's what I'm gonna do next time I go to like a fast food place. I'm gonna be like, I want a tin of Coke. And be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can of Coke. You want a can of Coke?
Calico?
Yeah, she's a hottie.
So you gotta get one with a little meat on there. That's exactly what I'm talking about, JD. Should be freakier than any of those skinny chicks that work there.
You know, and I just don't get it. You know, all those tables are empty.
Yeah, look at all those people waiting. What in the
JD, they need you there bad, buddy.
man?
Oh, look at that waitress.
I see the camera's doing some glitching today too.
All right, I gotta go spend more money.
Oh, there's the waitress you like there.
Now what do you got to do, Rod?
Hey, he's PayPaling me. Don't worry about it,
Yeah.
JD.
I gotta go into the grocery store and take another one for the team.
Ooh,
Oh, you're taking a dump in their bathroom?
I should.
we're getting ready to drop our food tax here. I think they voted on it, but I guess it's going to be a couple years before they finally. So that'll be a huge thing.
Right,
Or your
guys, I
food
gotta
tax?
drop off.
Food tax, yeah.
Okay, Rob. Hey, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Right, see you
I
all
don't think-
later.
Later. I don't think we pay
Hey,
a
Rob.
food tax in Florida. I think we just pay a consumer tax. Like on
Jeez.
like on regular goods. Like
It's
when you
like
buy a
8 or
video
9%
game.
here for food tax. You know, you go get a Big Mac or whatever, and you're paying another almost 10%. Like, good God, man.
But we don't pay any state tax out of our checks at all either. So we don't have to do a state income tax every year. It's one good thing, right? We only pay federal. That's it.
There you go, Ron. Nice.
Well, guys, have a good day.
Okay, Ron. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah.
Can we hear the siren real quick before you leave?
Now, Ron, do you have to go to work today?
No. No.
But you don't get to go home.
No. 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 I'm actually going to meet my partner later and teach him how to fly a drone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if it warms up a little bit. So
So you got your drone with you, right?
yeah,
Nice.
sure do. Drones and all my cameras and
Oh, somebody was asking, did you get any snow down there?
it snowed pretty good yesterday, but nothing stuck to the ground. They got a bunch down in Colorado. They can keep it. I've had it. I don't know if we got anything down home or not. Not that I
I
heard
say,
of.
if you just come to Florida, you'll have a 99.9% chance you'll never see snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice how Justin's thinking about you. Just come down there and cook in Florida, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have that discussion in July, Justin, when you got to sit there and run up your electric bill because your air conditioning is taxing itself to the max, and I'm just sitting out my back deck and no
Oh
humidity.
no, I'll go sit in my company truck and just chill in the air conditioning. It's free gas, right?
Yeah, and Bo will be looking out the window going, son of a bitch, dude, bitch.
Oh, he went for a ride with me today.
Oh, did he?
He loves riding in the car, man. He every time I open one of the car doors just to grab something out of there, he runs right at it trying to get in there.
No kidding.
Come on, buddy. So he went to the gas station with me this morning. Huh. Yeah. And he got himself a new rope today. Oh, yeah. It's been a good day, huh? A good day for the guy.
All righty, guys. Well, have a good day. Thanks for
Okay,
having me,
Ron,
Paul.
you too, and don't spend too much money on food.
Yeah. I already
Yep.
did that
See you,
on
Ron. Yep.
that. See ya. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know. Don't wanna
Well,
see
Paul, I'm
this.
gonna call it here. I want to go to the craft show for a little
Yeah,
bit, and then then I got to go to Dorchester and fix the sign. So,
Sure you use the comb.
Okay,
and I want to come back here, and I want to finish doing that floor hopefully today. So,
yeah. Okay, Paul, maybe we'll see you tonight. I don't know.
oh yeah, yep, I'll be here tonight. I'll be here at 5 o'clock. So,
Sounds
Yep.
good.
mhm. So everybody have a good one. Catch you guys later, eh?
Later.
All right.
Bye, Paul.
Bye.
Take care.
Yep. Bye. Yep.
Where's he going? What do you say? A crab show?
Craft show.
Oh, I he said a crab show. I told him to take the little comb.
No, craft show.
Was he into like crafts like that, or is just something he's gonna?
Oh, he
do
just
to
likes to
figure
go
out?
and see what's going on,
Yeah. People get into some weird hobbies sometimes, right? Like my dad, out of nowhere, like when I was probably 12 or 13, decided he was going to get into doing fucking, or like you paint the little like, what is it, the clay houses and shit, and then you can go get them fired or whatever, and it makes them all glossy. Yeah, for some reason he decided he was going to get into that at one point. It was like had all these paints and stuff and was painting stuff. Did that for about a year and then he never did it again.
Yeah, I should probably get off here too and get crap going.
Get your day going.
Which means he's gonna think about mowing the lawn, but it
I
ain't
need to
happening.
get an RC hooked up to the lawnmower. That's what I need to do, and just sit.
Do you know
there.
they have a remote
Oh, yeah.
robotic lawnmower, but it's like $500 or $600.
Yeah.
I actually saw. I was looking up riding lawnmowers for my dad, and I saw a remote control one on Craigslist here. It's like it was.
Well,
know,
they
just
have
the
one like a
mower.
Roomba that you don't have to do it.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's
don't have
like
to
robotic?
control it. It
Yep,
just
it
just
comes back to its house, and
and it
Yeah, but
has a charging station like the Roomba. It
it's
goes
like a
in-
doghouse. Yeah,
Right.
it goes back.
But it's
in.
expensive as shit. I want to say it was like $1,000 or $1,500.
It's
for
got
one
to
of
be. I
those.
mean, to be able to cut.
Well, and then you can do custom mapping of your yard and everything. Like, but yeah, it's not cheap, but it is a cool little thing. Like if it's reliable though, right? You know, because this is the thing is electric mowers, even though electric motors have more torque, they just don't have the power of the gas motors at the moment, right? Like unless you get like one of those really expensive ones, it's like an 80 or 90 watt battery. But the one that I have is like I think a 40 watt. And it's not nearly as powerful as a gas motor. It doesn't take much to stop it. Like if it gets in really tall grass, it'll just bog down real quick. I mean, it works good for a small yard, but it's just if you let the grass get too thick, it's a pain in the ass.
Newfound collects rare citrus trees for his hobby.
Rare citrus trees.
I always wanted to
I
do
always
that.
I always wondered how people get into shit like that.
We got
Although
those
you
random
and,
catalogs growing up that had like all kinds of weird plants that you could grow, like little mini banana trees and stuff inside. I always wanted to get them, but I don't have enough sun even.
Oh yeah. Fucking
Oh,
almost
nice.
$2,000.
Oh, that's a souped up one from what I've seen.
Well, they have a different version there for 2,600 too. What is that one?
They've got to have one that bags by now, don't they? I guess that'd be hard to do, wouldn't it? You'd have
That
to
must
out
be a
there.
more powerful one right there.
Because I like to bag the stuff.
And the
up, so
one
it
up
doesn't-
from that is currently unavailable. Must be sold out.
What's the 208 thing? Was that like a little cheapy version?
Yeah.
Like a little poor man's version?
Probably
Where
just
it
a
says
part,
$208.
just the wheels.
Oh, it's just the accessories. Okay.
The Automower is designed to work around obstacles, even in complex lawns. If a paved driveway divides your yard, you can set the Automower to maneuver around the driveway or cross the driveway as part of your main mowing area. If your yard has separate sections separated by narrow passages of
You gotta
about
have a
6 feet or
perfect
less,
yard
create separate paths
as
for each
level.
remote area of your yard using the guide wire. Or you can create a path around the fenced-in area and carry the automower
all
to the
goes over your
separate sections of
neighbor's,
your yard.
It's a good
In the
sign-
menu,
it's a
you
good
can set
sign.
how often the automower should go to the separated areas of your yard. There are 3 ways to manage sidewalks in your installation. First, you can include it completely, and the mower will drive over it just like the rest of the lawn. Second, if you want to limit the mower's sidewalk crossing to one area, you can create a passageway over the sidewalk and treat the grass on the other side as a remote area. Third, if you don't want your mower to drive on the sidewalk at all, you can create a secondary area on the other side and carry the mower to the area manually. So when you're looking for a mower that's hard to beat on complex lawns, make the easy choice. Automower
I don't
from
like the way
Husqvarna.
the grass looks.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I picture it being as much as you got to jerk, my push mower anyways, there's times where you got to like jerk it around because there's bumps and ruts and like, I don't know, that thing didn't look like it would.
No, it didn't.
Well, I mean, the only way
That
you're
or it
gonna
would
be
get
able to
knocked
tell.
around and then not mow.
Well, before you buy something that expensive too, right? You're gonna want to watch a lot of review videos. But I mean, if you're spending $2,600 on that mower, I'm sure it comes with a hell of a warranty.
And I was gonna
Mm.
say the size of it was good, so maybe it had weight, but then it shows him holding it like no problem. So it must not weigh that much. So then it's just this light plastic thing. I don't know.
Here's one for you. I'll screen share this.
Like I said, it's all fun and games, right? Until it goes over your neighbor's rare flower patch. Like,
Or your neighbor takes it.
$8.99.
My mower now.
I'm sure you could find them probably as low as $200-300, but whether it's good at that price, right?
Yeah.
Cuts up to a quarter acre when I charge.
And I'm sure the cheaper you get, the less features it has. As far as like, some of them probably don't have a charging base where you have to actually go out and pick the thing up, put a new battery in it.
There's got to be people messing with them too.
What the hell? What do you need expert assembly for? Plug it in?
Well, some older folks, And look at it, only's got 3 out of 5 stars.
Probably the charging thing.
Oh yeah, 'cause sometimes it just could be something stupid that people are bitching about.
You'll have to mount the charging thing somehow, stabilize it so it can drive into it.
Well, I'm saying some of these, the cheaper you go, some of them probably don't even have that. It's literally you have to walk out into the yard and change the battery.
That one shows something there. It looks like a dustpan.
There's a garden weeding automatic self for weeding your garden.
How the hell does that prevent weeds?
Looks like junk.
See, look at it. It just goes around and
It just massages the dirt.
Yeah, but some
And
weeds are
it's
tough. to
solar
get out.
powered, so you just let it loose in your garden.
There is no way that is doing anything.
Well, it's inside. There's been
Okay,
times-
so I set up this robot,
Yes.
and I don't have the ideal garden for this particular robot. I really wanted it to work. There's my weeds, just to give you an idea. However, that is not the section I had it running in. I had it running over here, and I pulled as many weeds as I could at the time, went crazy, threw it over here, and put up some barriers. And somehow it managed to get out, and I think I probably had a little bit of a gap there. But I have all these wood chips, and it's a little hilly, so I knew this might not work great here. However, it's gotten stuck in this area, and look how clean it looks. So obviously it can work. It has the potential to work if you have a really good setup for it. I guess I just need to work on
300,
leveling out my
400
garden a
bucks.
little. I think I'm going to keep it
That
because
thing better fucking work for that price.
It looks like a
That'd be super
Tupperware
best.
bowl that they put wheels on and grinder wheels in the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not even really for pulling weeds. It's supposed to just keep moving the dirt around to prevent.
So they don't grow. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that little thing wouldn't be able to pull weeds because
No.
I've
said
been
it had a string
outside with
trimmer
a
on it,
little
though.
weed that's this big and grabbing onto it and yanking it, and that bitch won't come out of the ground.
Yeah.
Some
All
of
I
them
saw
are
was the
really
wheels,
tough.
but it said string trimmer. I don't know where that was at.
Oh, Curtis got his thing working on his ROV.
I don't think I use GPS.
What's
Never returned to home and everything.
Just use a drone.
Just flip a fucking Inspire upside down.
Just have extra blades or something on the.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd
Exactly.
be sweet there.
Just build your own little like push device, and you just hang the Inspire upside down with carbon fiber blades.
Curtis says
Zip right through.
concrete is the lawn of the future.
Kill all the rabbits too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at a lot of the new housing complexes in like Arizona, Nevada, and California, they don't even allow vegetation anymore.
Colorado.
Like you
started
can
getting
have
into the
certain
rock
things like
lawns.
cactuses and stuff that can survive on little water. You can have
Cacti.
that, but it's all like rocks or like that ground up glass that you can walk on. Like they're doing like decorative shit with rocks and stuff now. It's not even grass.
Well, it's like
Because-
Paul Murray. He does peanut shells. He just
Right. Yeah.
does his whole yard in peanut shells.
Well, the peanut shells end up my zero turn. I've got baggers
Sucking
on
them
the back. It sucks them up and puts them into baggers, and they go out to the curb.
He's just out there on a zero turner. You know, fuck. Some
And
5
you
feet
know,
of
all
fucking
the
peanut shells.
squirrels, all the squirrels are up in the trees going, "Damn you, curse you!"
Now, do they eat the shells at all, or just with the
No,
peanuts?
they just shuck them like you and I would. They eat the peanut out of the center and just leave the shells.
So
I know raw peanuts are nasty. They don't have some kind of flavor.
speaking of peanut shells, I was at the baseball game the other day. You know, you throw your shells and all that crap, but also everybody leaves their trash. And, you know, I left my trash at the seat, and I was thinking of it later in the day, like how dickhead that is. Like all I had to do is grab my trash and take it. There's trash cans everywhere, but it's just like, why is that a thing at
Because
stadiums?
it's easier, and then think
The
about
shells
it,
I
though.
get. The peanut shells are one thing. That's fine. That's easy.
Well,
but
you're creating
all your
jobs,
garbage.
too. Look at it as you're creating.
And I thought
somebody's
I
job.
thought all that stuff too, but like, man, all I had to do is like, it's a tray. All my trash is in it.
Yeah, but you got to think too, if it's a bit busy baseball game, right, and you're crammed in those seats, some people just don't want to get the fuck up because it's a pain in the ass
Yeah,
to try to fight through people in the aisle.
because it was like like I purposely left it. Like I was, oh, okay, I have my trash. Like, no, why am I going to take my trash? It's a baseball game.
Well, they should hire some people. You know how they? I don't know. Do they? It's been so long since I've been to a ball game. Do they still have vendors walking around selling pop and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, they should have somebody walking around and picking up garbage. You know, like have a thing in front of them where you just.
They just go through at the end and sweep it all. And
Yeah, I know they
get it
do
all at
because
once.
I that's what I did in high school. I had
You
a
did-
friend, I had a neighbor that managed a big ice arena, and we used to have to go sweep it down.
Oh,
But I was thinking that that'd be a good job for somebody if you had a kind of a shoulder thing with a big, where they could just put the trash in, and you know, just let people tip you. You know.
Oh yeah, they still have vendors going around $14 hot dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, geez, it was insane.
like the prices are fucking over.
2 hot dogs, 3 beers, and a pretzel was like $69 because we had
That's
that
fucking
credit.
ridiculous. I'm
We had-
sorry.
Yeah, we had $60 in credit, and that was all gone, and we still owed $9. Like, are you fucking?
The markup is fucking stupid.
It's
like,
insane.
there's no, and I don't care what you
$13
say.
for a beer.
Well,
Well,
I don't
can you
care what
imagine
anybody
taking-
says. There's no justification behind that kind of markup.
Just
There
can
isn't.
you imagine taking your whole family to a baseball game?
The only good thing is you can
They would
bring
be
your own
very
stuff
hungry
in.
by the time they got home.
Our stadium, you can bring in food and like unopened waters. You can bring in soft coolers, so there is.
Oh, you
options.
can bring your own in.
It's not
Okay.
like a
Well-
Chiefs game or a football game where you can't bring anything in. They're like, You don't
Well,
come
like
in
I
with
said,
anything.
there's no justification in why a fucking hot dog should cost you $12 or $14, right?
No,
Because
now that
that's
was
the
a
thing
big,
is
the regular ones are like $6, but that
well,
was a
they're
foot
buying,
long, but
yeah,
still,
but they're
it's
buying
insane.
these things in bulk to where those hot dogs are
10 or
probably
20 cents.
Yeah.
five, maybe 10 cents a piece to them, and they're marking it up because, like in the New York Yankee Stadium, on average, they said a hot dog can be anywhere between 12 to 18 bucks. That's fucking ridiculous markup. I'm sorry.
We
There's
brought
no
our own hot dogs in
justification in
once.
that.
What? How much
This
were
one.
hamburgers? Do you remember, JD?
I didn't look.
And it's not like the food's that great anyway.
The
for what
pecans
they-
that I get, those prices stay the same because he's a like independent vendor, so it's like $7, the same price for those.
And
That's
I hate when
actually
you-
not bad.
Well, see, and I hate when you go to places like theme parks and shit, and like you go to Legoland, right? And you have to buy, if you want one free refill, you have to buy their, special
10-gallon
plastic
tank.
cup that's like $15.
And then carry that around all day.
Yeah, and then you only get one free refill. It's like it's some bullshit. Like,
Yep.
oh my god.
And then they
you
wonder
go to
why
the-
people don't come. It's like if you lower those prices, people are going to come and pay more of the ticket to get in. And like their logic doesn't make any sense to me.
And it's like, you go to the vending machines and they want like $5-6 for a fucking 20 ounce.
See, I end up going to like 1, maybe 2 games a year because of that. The
It's
tickets
just
aren't bad, but
Yeah,
then you
it's
go
the
in there
food
and
prices.
you're a prisoner. And it's fine. Like I said, you can bring stuff in, but it's like, I want some beers. And it's like, if you just have one, there's $13. Like, good grief.
Do they search all your bags and shit before you come in?
Yeah, that was something they
Do
sent
they?
me a survey. That was something I griped about because they got all these, they're really lax about all this stuff. You can bring all this soft-sided coolers in, but then women with purses that were like, I don't know, maybe this big, not even that big.
Over the shoulder bag?
Over the shoulder purses, they were like, oh, that's too big. It has to be this big. And they're like, I was like, you can fucking bring in a cooler, but it was just, like I said, that was one thing I put in the survey. Like that was
Well,
ridiculous.
You know what pisses me off is a lot of places though won't even check women's purses, but if you were to bring a backpack in, they would check that.
No, they were checking everything. And then like there was mixed rules. Some lady was yelling, cell phones up to your chest. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I'm putting my cell phone in the box like you're supposed to do that goes with all your other shit. Like, why would I put my cell phone up to my chest and go through the x-ray with it? Like, no, thank you. Possibly wipe all your shit.
I still want that. They got those suitcases that like say messages and shit when you put them through the x-ray machines. And I saw one a long time ago and it said bite me because it's going through in big letters on the side of it because they like place metal rods in there in a certain way so it spells out something like perfectly on an x-ray machine. And the one I saw, it said bite me in big letters. It'd be funny as hell going to the airport with that.
That's good. That's good. Well, I know JD wants to get going, and Justin, you probably got things to do.
But much so. It's just nasty again today. So
Oh, is it?
yeah, it's
Well, you
supposed
know
to be
what
all the
you
way
could-
till Wednesday.
What you could do is you could take your new best buddy for a little car ride.
Well, Sarah's actually gone right now. I think she went to. I don't know where she went. She took off somewhere. Not sure where she went to. I can't drive my work truck on the weekends without permission. so-
Curtis, you know that's not what they would do. They would fire those people and leave the prices the same.
Well, yeah, you know.
You know damn well they're not going to lower any prices. Because
Well, and then to get 90% of people to actually throw their trash away is damn near impossible anyway. So there's no justification for marking up something that costs you 50 cents
man,
by
it's
marking
crazy.
it up
It's
by
so
like
crazy.
2,000%. I mean, you're talking about you're getting a hot dog for them to put all the stuff on the hot dog, say costs them 50 cents for everything.
they don't even do that.
Um,
This is it's a plain fucking hot dog, man.
Well, that's
and
what I'm saying. Okay, so just for the bun and the hot dog, But even if you're using their condiments to put on there, that it does factor into the cost. But it's like what, about 50 cents, just say.
Well,
But
they
then
made,
at
yeah,
some ballparks, they're going to charge you $12, $14 for that hot dog.
that was another stupid, the
Was
touchless.
it extra for a Coney dog?
This was the foot long. The other ones were probably like $6 or $7 for the normal. But yeah, another touchless thing they did, you know, the ketchup and mustard and everything used to be in pumps, pretty touchless, right? You pump it, so you're not touching any part of it. They got rid of those and they have baskets of the packets. So now everybody's reaching and
you're
touching
welcome,
all these
Lord.
packets.
Gotta rip them open.
And then where do you have to put the packets? In with your freaking hot dog. So now all that's touching your food, like, and then they couldn't keep those filled because everybody's just grabbing, 100 of them. Like, what a stupid change that was. Somebody's harebrained idea. Oh yeah, that's way better. Touchless. Yeah, no cash. You can't use cash anywhere in there. They had reverse ATM machines. So you could put cash in.
The fuck is
and
a
get
reverse
card.
ATM machine?
I'd never seen it, but apparently you can put cash in and get a card out because everything was cashless.
Oh, so you get like a special little,
some kind of little,
like,
yeah,
temporary
Visa.
debit card you can use in there.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's kind of like when you go into a laundromat and you buy a laundry card.
it's more. It was kids that we saw using
Do
it.
they do they charge extra for that?
I don't know.
I
That's
was
a good
wondering
question.
if there was a service fee. I imagine that machine wasn't free, so therefore, like you put in $1, we'll give you 90 cents credit.
Well, it's like when you go to or you go to our local bowling alley, right? And they have a machine in there, and all their arcade machines run off of you swipe your game card, kind of like Dave and Buster's, right?
Yep.
So you go in there and you put your cash in the machine, and it prints you out a little temporary card, and you use that card to go around. So it's the same thing. It's pretty much.
That's another smart thing there because then people are going to be like, oh, I have to use this, while I'm here, so now they're going to use more money than they normally would have. 'Cause
And
they feel like
then
gotta
you
use it
got
up.
then you're gonna throw that card away.
Yep. Which
know,
you can probably use at
trash.
other places, I guess, but I don't know. It's a pain then.
Well,
Use up
was
a
it an
partial card.
actual debit card or was it just a card?
I don't know.
that was
We just
print-
saw a couple kids using it.
Okay.
Curtis,
Most likely it's not-
Curtis asked, who owns the vendor stands? Is it the ballpark or do they pay?
No, I think it's Aramark. They do concessions and vending machines for companies.
So it's a contract.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
it's like
Yeah.
a third party contract.
I think they do pretty much all of the ballparks now. I could be wrong, but they're really big. But there's still some independent ones like the candied pecan guy. He's independent. It's the same guy. I've been there for I don't know how long, decades. I've seen him. I go there every game.
Probably makes a killing off of something that's super cheap to make, huh?
Yeah, because it's just nuts and then sugar coated. He's got the little pan, whatever, like a whole setup to cook them right there. It's funny because I've seen him at one of our concert venues too. The same guy. Like, damn, dude, you're getting around.
He's like a carny. He just bounces around.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet though. I mean, free. You get free ball games, free concert. Plus, well, not free. You're making money.
Tell you the carny life. That's a sad life right there.
The pocket of a clown.
I'll tell you, there's some weird people too that are carnies. Oh my God. When I was living up in Buffalo, New York years ago, I was up there for about a year and a carnival came through and they were asking people, yeah, you want to make some extra money? You can come run the rides. All right. So I went up there. Man, them people are weird as fuck. The ones
Pixie
that
dust
travel
spreader
around.
on the tilt-a-whirl.
Just saying, the people that travel around full time with those carnivals are fucking sketchy as shit.
PJ could be a Mr. Giggles. Like a clown. I guess they don't have those really at carnivals.
No, you're thinking of
circus.
Yeah, which they don't even have those bar. What was the big famous circus?
The ones now are just like clowning around, and I don't think there's animals.
Well, the big one,
Barnum and Bailey, and
Barnum
there's
and
another one.
Bailey. What was it, Barnum and Bailey?
There was two of them. There was that one and Ringling.
Yeah, all of them have pretty much went belly up over the last few
One of them
years.
is still around, but yeah, I don't think they do animals.
I think it
It's
was
like-
Barnum and Bailey was the one that went chapter 13.
I think they
can-
merged.
I thought they were completely gone, both of them. Kind of curious about that. Because I'm pretty sure both of them went belly up, if I'm not mistaken.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. Yeah, they merged.
They
Let's
still around?
see. Oh, this stupid computer won't let me go to Wikipedia because it's freaking old.
Imagine being an employee for them for like 30 years and all he did was travel the whole time.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus gearing up for first tour in 5 years. That's a 3-day ago story.
Okay, so they've been off the reservation for 5 years, pretty much.
Ringling Circus is returning. Lions, Tigers, and Dumbo are not. I thought they already did come back. Maybe they, I don't know.
No, I remember they've been gone for a while, so maybe they were merging and getting everything lined up. That's what they've been working on for the last 5 years.
Yeah, I heard about the no animals thing. I was like, what the hell? Are they gonna just have clowns?
Well, it's
running
because
around?
all these fucking activists, right? That want to shut down SeaWorld and everything else. Granted, yes, SeaWorld and some of those places have had their problems. And there is some things that do need to be fixed if they're going to be doing shit like that. But
Don't they run them as like open tanks now where they can come in and out? Or is that just the dolphins that
honestly, I have no idea.
Well, I think that might be just one section because they actually train the dolphins to do tricks. So you can't have just ocean dolphins coming in and know what the deal is, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Well, you know, the
I wonder if they
Navy
would come
actually,
back though the same.
you know, the U.S. Navy actually has a whole fleet of dolphins up in Hawaii that train to do mine surveillance and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine sweeping and
Yeah. And but the dolphins, man, those out of all the fish or water mammals, they are the most highly intelligent.
Well, they got
Very
they got
intelligent.
brains like they're 3 times the size of a man, you know?
Well, I'm just
Tastes
saying, like
meat.
their understanding of their understanding of their surrounding though is almost on a human level.
I'd love
of
to.
them.
I've never seen them, and I don't even know if I've seen them in like the zoo or anything. Dolphins.
Well,
That,
they're-
like,
Well,
we
one
just-
thing that they like to do is it down there or there's in the Caribbean, you can swim with the dolphins. The dolphins actually come up and interact with you.
Well,
I've
there's
seen
been
that go
fun-
wrong a few times.
Well, there's been plenty of cases. Well, you got the killer whales have been more of the issue with hurting people.
No, it was
See-
people getting humped by the dolphin. Like
Oh.
it was going nuts. It wouldn't leave them. It's just like going bananas on.
But the dolphins, man, there's plenty of videos and stories out there of people dropping their phones in the water, people actually like falling into the water, and the dolphins are coming up and helping them,
Yeah.
making sure they don't drown. Or there was one where this lady was filming the dolphins and she dropped her phone over the side of the boat. The dolphin went down in the water, grabbed it for her, and brought it back up to her, handed it to her. Like just the intelligence on them. Like I said, it's almost like they have the same awareness of their reality of what's going on around them that a human does. Right?
I guess I saw
Of their
some
own
in
existence,
Florida,
being
but
able to
not up
understand that
close.
they exist. There's the very few animals that are like that, but dolphins are definitely on a different fucking level. I've seen dolphins in the wild tons of times. Like I said, if you fell into the water, those would be the ones you'd want to fall in the water next to, because they'd be most likely to save you. Just like the people think, you know, sharks are so dangerous. And no, these fucking dolphins do. When they gang up on a shark, they'll fuck a shark up. Let a great white come up near a human and those dolphins think that you're in danger. Dude, they'll start fucking ramming the shit out of that shark. Because that's what they do is they'll gang up on them and they'll just take their noses and they'll run full bore into them. Boom, right into the side of them. I'd love to go swimming with the dolphins though at some point. But I've seen them tons of times on boats and stuff, being out on the boats and stuff. Matter of fact, during the drone meetup, we saw a manatee swim by the edge of the water where the wall was. And then later on throughout the day, we saw a couple of times where some dolphins came by. but they were like, a couple 100 yards out. So all you could see was their fins. You couldn't really get a good, they were kind of jumping in and out of the water.
Nice, Laura.
All right, I'll jump off. Ugh, all right.
Yeah.
You want to go play with your new rope? Yeah, is that what you want to do?
Bo's looking for Dad.
He wants to go play with his rope.
Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see you again this evening.
All
JD,
right, guys.
thank you for hanging with me, and Justin, as always.
Bet.
All right. See you
We'll
guys
see
later.
all of you again this evening. Take
Take care.
care. 5 o'clock Eastern time. Until then, stay safe. Be good. Bye-bye now.